In this video, we're going to show you how to replace the driver's side front sway bar end link on your Dodge Ram located behind your front wheel. Using our 7/8 socket, we're going to head loosen and remove our lug nuts. Now that we have the lug nuts removed, let's go ahead and loosen, remove the wheel, and set that aside. We're going to use an 18mm deep socket on the bottom here. So we went ahead and put a 17mm wrench on this here. Once that's broken free, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to our ratchet. I'm going to try a 16mm socket with swivel here to go ahead and get around that control arm. And if the whole link starts to spin, I'm going to use a 15mm wrench on here. So once we've removed the nuts off of this here, you can go to the other side and do the same. If you're replacing both, remove both top and bottom nuts. If you just want to do one side, you can just remove the top or the bottom nut. That way there we have some flexibility here. We're going to make sure that we have that room to go ahead and lift up on our sway bar and pull this out. I'm going to use my pry bar between the end link, swing that out. Now installing the new unit, you want to go ahead and remove the nut off the bottom, remove that protective cap on the top, remove the nut, washer and bushing. Just go ahead and lower the bottom down in first. Now before you pull this down to get the nut and everything on, if you're replacing the other side, go ahead and repeat the same process. I want to go ahead and install the bushing. You want to make sure that the ring side here is facing down and it's smooth on the top. Install the washer with the concave side facing down. And then go ahead and start that nut on there. And use a 16mm socket on the top. When compressing this here, you want to make sure that the bushing itself swells out just about the diameter of the washer on both the top and bottom. I'm going to go ahead and compress the suspension up. Once you have this compressed enough, you can go ahead and get the nut started. You want to make sure that it's on there enough threads. You don't want to damage the unit. We're going to use a 17mm wrench on the top here and an 18mm socket on the nut. Go ahead and repeat for the other side. Once those are both installed, let's go ahead and lower the jack. When doing this job, we only used one jack under one control arm. We did not need one for the other side as we were able to disconnect the other link. I'm going to torque down our lower end link here to 75 foot-pounds. Put your 16mm wrench on the bottom there to hold that. and set your wheel back on. Let's go ahead and get all of our lug nuts started by hand. Once we have all these on, I'm going to go ahead and snug them down. Good, and torque down our lug nuts to 135 foot-pounds.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.